Apparently the last live stream, according to somebody, said it cut off at 1:33. I don't know what you saw last in the last episode, in the last part, but in this part, we are on the last set of the Japanese sumo jump squats, and we're just continuing from there. I think I've been fiddling with this for maybe 15, 20 minutes. Annoyingly, I wasted some time, but we gotta finish what we gotta finish. And yeah, we can't just let some weather knocking out our internet ruin what we started. So we gotta finish. One. Yes. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about the inconvenience, everybody. I'm annoyed by it too, but it is what it is. Last one for the last set. Okay. Now what does he want? Right back. Again. Asa, get lost. Leave him alone. Okay, I'm back again. Nightly chores, what can I say? It's a son of a gun, ain't it? I'm sorry the live stream cut out. I think the weather knocked out the internet for a short minute. And because of that, got the wrong stream. And because of that, it just got screwed up. So I just basically flipped the thumbnail and just resumed it. So, yeah. Pain in the butt, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm just checking real quick on the last get on the previous part real quick. I'm just checking the stream to see where it actually last left off. Did it actually? Yeah, it looks like it did cut off. where I thought it did. Okay, but that's alright. We are continuing where we left off. We did the last set of Japanese sumo jump squats. So now we need to bench, and I just have to carefully move it without tripping on myself. Or impaling myself with the screw pin I have. So, yeah. We are resuming where we left off. We're going to do now hip thrusters that engage both hamstrings and core. So, yeah, it's not going to be fun at all, but it's definitely effective, to say the least. A lot of people think it looks sexual or gay if you're a guy, but in my opinion, that's not what matters. If it's effective, who cares? Careful with that lockout. Whew. All that rest caused me to now dehydrate a little bit. And now I'm cramping easier. I hate cramps. I don't cramp like other people do, but when I do cramp, it sucks. What the hell are you doing? She's hiding under the bench behind me. I needed to be close to me, huh, I guess. I couldn't find her, and then she was like, "Yoo-hoo, I'm right here." You can see her tail, like, right there. Okay. All right. All right, ready? Yes, I know. If you have a dirty mind, this looks very provocative. And to those of you who are like that, get your fucking mind out of the gutter. If you don't have the equipment, improvise. And find out a way to make your workout work. That's all I can say. Yeah, technology sucks. We were better off when the best form of internet was AOL. Alright. Damn it, this bar's in the freaking way. hate that. I really, really hate that. What is that, number 2 or 3? How many sets did I do now? I'm trying to remember. I hate exercises that involve your rest period actually just you sitting on your ass. Because I feel like you get too comfortable, you get too lazy, and then you end up getting lazy. So like hip thrusters are great, but at the same time, you're either laying down or you're sitting down. And I feel that makes you get way too comfortable, way too lazy. And yeah, it ruins your entire rhythm and your workout. But this is the only hamstring exercise I know besides leg curls. Oh. Okay, what is that? Is that set number 4? I think it is. Okay. So like, there are some people who do those leg curls where they have the dumbbell between their, like say either their feet or like their feet like this, and they're like, whoop. So imagine my arms are the dumbbell, and they got, my arms are your legs, shin, quad, and hamstring. They got the dumbbell in between their feet, and then they're curling like this. I know that's a good hamstring way to work out, but I've tried it before. It does not feel normal. It does not feel right. It does not feel effective. I just think it's a horrible, horrible exercise, in my opinion. I think you're better off looking gay and having sex with your weight for a few repetitions than trying to do leg curls with your dumbbell. You're better off just finding a leg curl machine at that point. And I think it's less safe. I think it's much more dangerous when you're curling the dumbbell between your feet. Damn. My hamstrings are not going to be happy about this tomorrow. Huh? Midnight gone. Oh, there she is. That wasn't an invitation to come play, Midnight. I was just saying, take your damn ball. Are you seriously? Stop trying to sneak a pet or play. Lay down. I'm working out. Know your place, dog. All right, one more. One. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. It's not much ab there. It's just a lot more hamstring because you got to keep your pelvis up. Pelvic thrust. Oh, God. Ugh. I think we're calling that on legs. Thank God. Alright, so now we're going to do abs. And then we're going to start working on our upper body. So yeah, we ain't done. Not yet. Alright. Okay. Alright. So with the abs, we're doing 6 sets of 20. And then, once we're focusing on upper body work, only 3 sets of 12 or 15, depending on what I'm doing. I mean, my upper body's already really strong, so we don't need to worry nearly as much. What the? Oh, friction burn. I thought I had a massive blood blister on the tip of my toe. I'm like, how the hell did I get that? And then I just realized, not from the mat. And also, if it was a blood blister, why doesn't it hurt? I know some blood blisters don't, but in most cases, hematomas and blood blisters hurt pretty bad because it's bleeding under the skin, basically. It's just the skin hasn't broken. That's what a bruise is. It's just bleeding under the skin. It's that the blood hasn't breathed through your skin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You know the ab workout being effective when you feel like you just got punched in the stomach and the wind got knocked out of you. That's how you know it's effective. So, taking a small rest between sets. We got 2 sets of abdominal leg lift done. I normally would do more, but given the fact that a lot of my stuff also engages core already, I think just doing one of the harder ab exercises for 6 sets of 20 is a good compromise in terms of, instead of doing like crunches, bicycle kicks, all that kind of stuff. Because I still want to have the energy to do my upper body work. But yeah. You gotta keep working. You can't slow down until you're done. And even if you slow down, don't stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. Okay. I hate when I lose my air in doing abdominal exercises. It sucks. But the only way I can describe what I'm just doing there to regain my air is I basically take a last final inhale and then I pop the balloon. And I hit myself in the stomach, which is to pop in the balloon, and then I just and I can finally breathe again. Whew. Okay. So that was what? 3. That was 3. For a minute I was thinking 2, and I would have been like, I don't want to do more. But I'm going to do more. It don't matter. Okay. Here we go. Don't ask why I do that. I can't explain it. It just works for me. It helps me catch my breath faster. I know, it's weird. How does punching yourself in the stomach help you breathe? I don't know. But why question it if it works, you know what I mean? That's my logic. If it works for you as a person, there is zero reason to question the logic behind it. Okay. Okie dokie. So, I'm going to do, my 5th set. And then, I gotta go do something at the computer for half a minute. What's going on? Oh. That's why. Okay. All right. Be right back. Oh, wait, no. No. Not yet. Do your set first. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 19, oh, 20. Jackie! I don't know. Party! Okay. Last set of this. 1, 3, 4. I got 10 more to go. I guess those pelvic thrusts had more abs involved than I expected. Whoa, hold on. Elbows are not set right. Oh. Oh. God. Okay. That hurt. Alright. So now, given our current energy levels and how long we've been going for already, again, start with the hardest and work down. So, let's move this barbell. Okay. Get my 35s. I might not have enough strength to do these 35, but we'll see, I guess, right? Okay, 35s it is. And 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay, heavy, but I felt like it would be, I honestly thought it would be much heavier than that. I really did. I figured I wouldn't even get to 15. I thought 10 would be my best at that. But, I surprise myself sometimes. So, let's focus on, let's remind ourselves what we've worked on so far. We did quads, hamstrings, calves, glutes, your butt, abdominals, forearms, because of basically all the jumping we've done. And now we're working shoulders. We will then work, and this is just the lateral deltoid we're pretty much working. Actually, shoulder press pretty much worked the entire shoulder, but you know, it doesn't matter. We're going to do shoulder press, then incline press for the upper chest, and then we're going to be doing bench press for the rest of the chest. One. then we still also have to do biceps. Get the gun, you know, the Rosie Riveter pose. For all the ladies who worked the steel mills and everything, building the bombers, the tanks, and everything during World War II. Then we also have to, I gotta get my charger. My iPad's about to die apparently. Okay, well, son of a bitch. Hold on. I'm looking for the outlet. Alright. Unsnag that. Plug this in. Do that. And then put you there. Alright, last set. Oh, that one was tough. That last set, that one was a kicker. The good thing is, the more into a laying down position we get, the easier these bench presses get. Oh man. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, okay, I stand corrected. It's not getting easier. But naturally it shouldn't, considering I'm only getting more tired with every rep. It should only get harder. Yes. I made it through the door! I was using the reflection of the camera. What, you want on the lap? You know you want to get on my lap. Come on. Such a big baby. I got your jaw. Mwah. Okay. 2 2 more sets of incline press, then we got 3 sets of laying bench. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy crap, that's getting tough. I might have to drop weight. Okay, well, it's not a matter of strength. I guess my endurance is running out. I think I'm plateauing on terms of stamina. Because it seems like at 2.5, 3 hours, my stamina just, and all my strength goes along with it. It's like Superman without the sun. No longer super, just, right? Just big belly, Thor, big beer belly. Oh yeah, well screw you, Squirrely Lord 79, whatever that guy's username was in Thor Love and Thunder. Anyway. I'm gonna pinch your nose. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. She loved that ball. I think this one we can only expect 12 reps on. My arms are pretty dead. I'm trying to dig deep, but my arms are just so pumped out. It's like I got no ability. Okay, I had the 15. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh, my arms. I had the 15. Okay. Laying bench press now. Watch it for midnight. Okay. I normally do the barbell, but after everything I've done so far, we're going with dumbbells. Dumbbells only. Because if I can't get this, I can throw the weights off to, before I dip the weights, I can get midnight to get out. She knows how to clear out, and I can just drop the weights. Here we go. 1. Okay. 2 more sets of that, and then we will do rear flies, and then front flies, or front lateral raises, I should say. And then after that, I'll shift some weight on the barbell, or I'll use the curved one, and whatever this is called, it works your traps. And then, last but not least, biceps, triceps, and yeah. We're this close to done. This close. And just so everybody also knows, if you've walked up to this point, there is going to be no upload tonight. This live stream was the upload. I wanted to lift weights. I knew nobody was playing basketball. I wanted to exercise. And I figured, you know what, I got to see this time window and just lift weights. That kind of situation. So that's what I'm doing. Right midnight. One, two, three, four, 6. One more left. One more. I'm trying. I'm digging deep. The only thing that's partially keeping me going is I look at myself in that mirror, this mirror right in front of me, and thank God this lighting's good, because I just gotta give myself a decent, good look, and it instantly reminds me. I instantly remind myself, like, I mean, I got a sense of body dysmorphia. I think if you're born without it, you're blind and need to open your eyes. But I think anybody who has a sense of body dysmorphia and actually does something about trying to improve themselves to a place where they're happy with themselves, but even still looks at them and goes, I could do better. But I'm also in a really great spot. And I just completely forgotten the point I was trying to make. But yeah. I work to stay healthy. I don't try to look fat anymore because I used to be obese. I enjoy looking at myself in the mirror and seeing, like, you could see, like, when my arms relax, you can even see, like, there's a definition between, like, for some reason, like, you can see a line that way through. I love seeing, like, the V of my shoulder. I like the vein going through my bicep. I like being able to walk into a hospital setting. Like, I go into any hospital because both my parents are seniors. They see the doctors a lot. So it's really funny when they get their blood drawn. The nurse looks at me and just goes, man, I could just poke you about anywhere blindfolded and draw blood from you, can't I? And when you see how many veins I got and everything sticking out, like I don't know if you can see from there, but, like, I got this big vein going right across my chest here. I think it goes along the other side too. I'm even starting to get, like, that shoulder veinage, that kind of stuff. I got like this nice abdominal vein on both sides that, like, it's thin, but it runs, like, from my V line all the way up here. And I just think to myself, this is why I worked out, to have comments like that made. Like, people say I'm giant, and I'm like, I'm not, but thank you. I just consider myself compact. So that's the last of that set. So now we do front lateral raises, back flies, front deltoid raise. I don't know what it's called exactly. Biceps and triceps. That's what we got to get doing. We're almost done. Almost. Right, shoulder time. Grab your 20s. Depending on how exhausted or fresh you are, go heavier or lighter. I'm very burned out, but I'm not like completely dead. So I'm going with 20s, which is normally what I do. And I'm going to do the rear flies first, and then I'll do front raises. So when you're doing the rear flies, try to keep your back nice and straight when you're doing it. I'm using the mirror as my guide. This is why mirrors are important in gyms. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 14. Yeah. So maybe a lot of you are gonna say, with my form, I'm not doing full range of motion. Well, think about it. When you're doing push-ups, chest press, are you ever at a point where your elbows are going past your body? And if you say yes, you're a fool and you're wrong. Or you're doing it wrong, I should say. Because your elbows, could think about it this way. When you're doing a laying down chest press, like you're laying on the ground, you're doing chest press and leg flutters. Can you bring your elbow behind you? No. What's in the way? The earth, the ground. So, at most, your range of motion should be fully extended to a point where you're not locking your elbow completely out, but there's still that slight bend to them. And then your elbows should line up with your torso. And if you think it's got to go beyond that, you're wrong. That's why when people say, oh, he's not doing full range of motion because he's not touching the bar to his chest, when you go beyond this point, you're entering a stage of rest. To stay in a constant sense of engagement, your elbows should never go past your torso. And that still leaves about 2 or 3 inches between your chest and the bar. That's plenty of space. It does not have to touch your chest. But, yeah. Again, I'm forgetting the point I was trying to make. Oh, right. So, what the lateral raise is, you don't do this. It's not right. Your form is not right. Elbows, it should look like this. Kind of like you're that, like in some animated series. I think it's in like X-Men. They have like a jet and their wings are curved like this basically. Pretty much the same sensation. Your elbows should line up with your shoulders, and then this is kind of free reign basically. If that makes sense. I gotta move this bench is on my way right now. But yeah, all of that is basically my counter argument to anybody who says my range of motion is not going far enough. Okay. I got one more on rear deltoids. Then we got the front deltoids. We'll do the front raises, biceps. I'll probably do cross chest hammer arms. And then tricep extension and skull crushers. Oh, reverse bicep curls for forearms. Okay. Those are miserable. They really are. Because you're forced to just squeeze everything. Okay. So now when you're doing the front raises, you pretty much have one of two options. Alternate or both at the same time. Now if you see Arnold do his, he goes all the way up and then down. All the way up and then down. I'm not doing that. I go straight out in front, not like you know who did his mass genocide, but pretty much just straight out in front of you. That gets the front deltoid. I think when Arnold does it all the way up, it pretty much gets every part, or at least the front and the middle deltoid, but that's not what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for front only. So I'm going to stick with the 20, see how they feel. 10 each arm. Two more sets of those, and then we will do the front raises, but with the bar for the traps. You know, I'm getting also tired when I'm getting quieter. That kind of means I've ran my tank dry and I got essentially nothing left. But yeah. Oh boy. Okay. My iPad just said 10% again. Weird. Anyway, doesn't matter. We go until my iPad dies. But at the same time, I'd like to finish beforehand, so I should probably stop screwing around and just get this done. 1. 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. What'd my dad say? Nothing important. Okay. Let's move on to the next set. Final set of front raises. 1. Alright. Gotta get my curd bar. Oh. Okay. Here we go. I should probably angle the camera better, so this way you can see what I'm doing. Alright. I'm gonna strain that back out. Oh. There we go. We're going to do 3 sets of 12s on that. And then we'll do bicep curls. And then tricep extensions. Hammer curls. Pretty much which is going to be a slurry of supersets basically at this point. After I do these 3 sets. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Gotta get my water. Oh. If it looks like I'm stepping over something, I'm stepping over my dog because she's laying in the middle of the floor. Bicep curls. I need my pen. Okay. So, normally I try to do these bicep curls with the 35s, but granted how tired I am, I'm going with 30. Let me shift you back so you can see. Come with me and you'll be in the world of your imagination. Come with me and you'll see divination. 3, 4, 5, I'm gonna move my phone before I break it. Okay. One down. 2 more to go. Not easy. Purely exhausting. It is what it is. I'm giving myself a break after that one. Because I don't want to tear my bicep. I know this is an exercise a lot of people can tear their bicep on very easily. If they're not smart, if they're not careful, and if they don't listen to their body. Because there's only, when you're doing this exercise, a lot of people think you want to do this. You really don't want to go past this point. Because my arm is essentially straight already at this point. If you go beyond that, you're just asking to tear your bicep off the joint. So you want this, basically this angle where you still got that slight obtuse angle and then curve. Curl, my mistake. Okay, last set of this. Got my right arm down, I just gotta get the left. And I wanna do it well. Thank you. I've been going for 3+ hours. 45 of the minutes have probably been rest and intermittent breaks doing chores around the house, but the rest of it, pretty consistent work. Ugh. You can catch the first part before this. It would have been one major stream, but the problem was we had bad weather going on and it knocked out our internet. Okay, that was 10. Don't think I'm done. I'm doing those last 2. I'm just giving myself a minute for blood to reflow to the arm. Get a little bit more oxygen, and then finish those last 2 reps with good form. Like so. Okay. So now that that's done, we're going to take the 25s and do tricep extensions. We're going to see how they feel. If it doesn't feel bad, we're just going to keep going. If it feels worse, we'll go with the 20s. But let's just see for now. Shockingly felt good. Normally my left shoulder is like very iffy about that because of the way it wants to bend and everything. You know, normally it's very, very like, I don't know. I just don't know about this one, boss. And I'm like, well, you really don't have an option. Then can I ask you to go over there? Go get it. Wait. Don't move. Lay down. I just threw 2-gallon bottles in the corner. Down. Okay. Let's do set number 2 of tricep extension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, Jake, why don't you just use one 50-pound dumbbell or one of your 55s instead of 2 25s? Makes sense, but at the same time, think about it this way. If you're using 2, you're forced to separately stabilize 2 different bodies of weight, whereas 1, you don't have to. When you do this, you get more engagement because you have to squeeze them together, really focus on the stabilization and the balance of the weight, and then do your repetitions. I always say go the harder route with exercise if you know you're capable, because it's going to bring you better long-term results. That's my logic. So if somebody said, you got burpees, how you want to do them? And I asked, well, what are my options? He said, you could do the normal one. You could do the moderated, which is you get down into push-up position, but you don't have to do the jump. Or you could do the increased difficulty one, which is you got the dumbbells, you got to get into the burpee position, do your push-up, stand up, and then jump with the weight. Which of the 3 would you do? A normal burpee, moderated, or intensified? I always go with the intensified. It makes it much more miserable, but the results are just better lasting. And you just feel better about yourself because you know you pushed your own envelope. That's the way I see it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. More. Oh, good work. Okay. So now that that's done, we have reverse bicep curls. Okay, so we're gonna do cross chest bicep curls to get the small head of your bicep. God, I am pumped out. There's like nothing to grab. I'm so pumped out. I feel like Vegeta when he learned to go beyond Super Saiyan in the Cell Saga, where it's like get pure muscle, like, and so it's like, ooh, muscular. But that's only in Cell's second form that Vegeta stood a chance in that form. And then you see Goku pull it off and he's like, Arr! And then Gohan's like, wow, Dad, you could really beat Cell now. He's like, it's no good. What good is all this if I can't move? Oh, God. But yeah. That's what it feels like. Anyway, where's my other 30? Okay, got it. We're going to do cross chest bicep curls with the 30s. And then we're going to use the barbell for our reverse bicep curls and our skull crushers. Alright. Let me just move this around here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Ugh. Now, it don't sound weird, but the way I measure my range of motion with the cross chest bicep curl for the short head of your bicep is I basically take one end of the dumbbell and just punch myself in the tit with it. So it sounds stupid as shit, but that's basically the way I measure my range of motion. It's like the top of this ring, it's the dumbbell, and I'm just like, punch your titty, punch your titty, punch your titty, punch your titty. Okay, those are good range of motion. That's basically how I measure. I'm just like, I don't go like all the way up here because that's too much. You want to be in a state of constant engagement where your arm's not like completely relaxed at your side, but at the same time you're bringing it up a fair range, and pretty much punching yourself in the tit does the job. And yes, I call man chest tit too. Everybody got tits. It's a chest, titty, boobie. We all got them. It's just the ladies are luckier to have bigger ones. Some of them. Not all of them. But most of them. Alright, let's go. More titty punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Titty punch. 7. Titty punch. 8. Nope, that's 9. 10. Titty punch. 12. Titty punch. 14. Oh, God, I'm losing count. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Alright. I'm not fucking around, man. Come on. Lift the weight. Stop being stupid. Yep. Who that? Oh, that guy. Okay. Kroger. Okie dokie. Alright, last set for the cross chest bicep curls. Who's ready to pump some iron? Ding, ding, ding. Ding. No, it's like ding, ding, ding. And then the other guy like bong. It's the Taco Bell sound. Bong. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 20. Always do extra credit if you can on the last set. Now, we do the reversals and then skull crushers, and then we can call it a night. Second to last exercise of the night. Second to last exercise, reverse bicep curls. You would think it would be for the bicep, but primarily focuses on the forearm. So this way your forearm gets so pumped out, you're stuck in a raptor position here. I can't pick it up. I got my phone. So you're stuck like that after your workout. That's the point of reverse bicep curls. So you walk around looking real funny. But you gotta make sure you squeeze that bar nice and tight, otherwise it's pointless. Ooh. Okay, you. Hi ho, fella! Away! I'm having fun. If you don't like it, kiss my rump. My rumpa-tum-tum dumped the Trump. Did I just say dumped the Trump? I only said that because it rhymed. Kiss my rumpa-dumped Trump. Oh, that's funny. everybody. Maybe between sets, I bucked out the saxophone. Yes, I played the saxophone in freaking intermediate school, okay? Still have the whole assembly. Still got the gooseneck. Still got this weird fluffy ass thing that you use to keep the moisture out of it. I'm sure a lot of you who were born in my time, back in my day, we had to use this stuff to keep the spit out of our instruments. Now you kids got them fancy, dancy, self-cleaning instrument machines. And yes, this is a Jupiter. I call her Jupy. And I only have one working reed. Wow, that was a sound. I think I got my dog's attention with that one. Yep, definitely. Let's see here. Yep, don't know how to do it. It sounds beautiful. If only I remembered how to play. Anyway, I really gotta put this thing back away the right way. How did it go? No. Oh, okay. Now I see it. It goes in over here on this side, because this is the actual side it's supposed to be on. I got it now. Yeah, I still have some reeds, but they have like very minor chips in them. Does that mean they're still good? Probably not so much, but hey. They're made of bamboo. You gotta be gentle with them. Like a baby. I remember how heavy this used to feel. Now it's just like, I call this heavy? Please, this is a paperweight. Ah, memory lane. It's fascinating. One. Come on, left arm. Okay. Skull crushers! And then we're done. Finally. After 3 fucking hours. We do skull crushers and then we call it a night. Don't crush your skull! Unless you want to die. Seriously, don't crush your skull. Because I ain't paying for anybody's funeral. I am not responsible. I'm just a guy working out on live TV. I am not responsible for anybody who tried to imitate my techniques because I have not trained them personally. And I am saying that now. Okay. I probably can lift more weight, but let's just stick with this for now. Unless it's like stupid easy. Nah, this is good. That's one down. 2 more to go. And then we can call it a night. It ain't easy being cheesy. But it is easy being shredded. Look at them guns. Ding, 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 ding. Iron abs. What notifications I got here? Got it. Okay. Yeah, the negative sometimes about live streaming is I can't play background music. If I play any music, copyright strike. Even when I used the no copyright soundboard, I still got hit with it, but it said copyright, but YouTube allowed this sound to be used in videos. So still not a great option, you know what I mean? We got one more, and then we can call this night. I'm gonna be sore as shit tomorrow. Right, midnight? Are you comfy, doggy? You look comfy. Anyway, let's get this last set done, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, the last set of the Skull Crushers. Who wants to count it out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The fat lady has officially sung her last song. And that is the end of this here stream. For anybody and everybody who stayed as long as they did, I appreciate your consistent viewership. I am very thankful for anybody who left a like and who has also interacted with me throughout this entire stream. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe. Everything is going to be linked down below in the description. Join the Discord. Leave fan art if you're an artist. I will put it at the beginning and or end of my videos that aren't live streamed because editing live stream can be a hassle. Leave a like to help spread the channel. If the camera's wobbling, it's because I'm holding on to it and my arms are dead. And yeah, everything's linked down below, playlist and all. Social media, join the Discord. Subscribe, like. And with all that being said, last but not least, don't forget to stay wired. See you in the next one, everybody. Bye. And now I have to awkwardly go, well, gotta hit this first, and then I gotta hit this.